Hello viewers and welcome to another episode of Red vs Aliens. Today we are in Operation Patient 4 for another medium landing, this time in India. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure how I feel about this mission, because we only just had a medium landing something like 2 missions ago. In fact, it was 2 missions ago. So I don't really want so many landings right now. But that said, I also don't mind what landings give me, namely power sources and lots of alloys and lots of Valerium. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just, I don't know, it feels like it's a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. I would kind of like a few more abductions, a few more just spread out things. Also, of course, it's a new month, and considering the last landing was a trap, I'm not sure. I hope it's not a trap again, because trap UFOs are not particularly great. They are full of pretty difficult aliens, and for the most part, lots of aliens. So, that said, all in all, it shouldn't be too bad, because unlike last time, everyone in my team now has proper armor. So everyone's wearing carapace, I have a mech, and it should be all good. So, this map, we've been on this map before once, and we stand on the normal landing zone, which is right over here. This time we decide to the right of it. It's a pretty linear map. You pretty much just go from this end of the map up this riverbed, dry riverbed, to this end of the map. Which, if I can show you, you can see the UFO, the silhouette in the background over there. So it's pretty much like almost like a rollway, if you want to think of it like that. There's a lot of trees from here to there, so there's quite a lot of high cover positions. It's also pretty sparse, so you got to be a little careful, and all of these really dodgy corner covers like this, where you can't lean to a left, and it's half cover. I don't know, it's not bad, but it's also not great. So let's have a look who we have on this map. On this mission, we have find the officer. Here we go. Neubin the gunner. We have Josmoy the scout. Warman the medic. Shadorov the rocketeer. Aiden the mech marauder, who came with us to our last lander medium. Detherin the infantry. Zhang the assault. Baraglombo the sniper. So it's a pretty decent team. I believe I actually fatigued, who was it again? This medic, Warman, so I could have smoke and mirrors. So this way I'm carrying 2 smoke grenades and 2 chem grenades, and I'm still carrying extra mech kits as well, so this might come in handy. So the plan for this mission, what I'm going to do is go left and try to use these trees as a farm, kind of like a farm position, and see how it goes from there. It's a pretty brief plan. This map is pretty linear, so for most parts, just get a good fire base and just push up. So let's get started. First of all, scout Rosemary. You know, I really should watch out for the positioning I put my troops in on the deployment screen, because the positioning does determine their position on the deployment square here. And here you can see I made a tactical error and put Rosemary all the way in the back corner, so it's a bit of annoying. But oh well. Now, if there's any mount on this map, which it should be, I'm probably not going to go for it unless it just happens to be in my reach, because landings can still be pretty scary even if they're not a trap. So yeah, let's take it slowly and move from there. So let's start off by moving here. And ideally I want to sprint up to here, but it's a little bit risky. I could activate aliens. I could check a scanner out, and it might actually be worth it just to check if my left flank has aliens on it or not. So let's actually do that. It's also not really worth it, because I'm actually not revealing much. So instead what I might do is simply get people up to the sledge and try to move towards that side next turn. Just, yeah. So let's start with Shadorov. No, let's start with Aiden. Let's move you up to here.
On my way.
Okay, so now I should be able to just move people up. So Rocketeer, Shadow. That was a misclick, but not too big of a deal. I mean, it stops me from sending a weapon, but I don't think it's gonna make that much difference really. Let's move people up. Okay, let's keep our ears out. Okay, I'm hearing drones, which more or less tells me this map might not be that dangerous, so I might just push straight up. Could be a risk, we'll see. I'll move you up to here and check a scanner out, see how it goes. Because hey, if drones is generally a sign of this map, this might not be too bad. I mean, it could be a trap anyway, but it's much less likely. So let's check a scanner out this way in the general direction of the mound, because hey, if there's easy mount to get, I'll get a mount. I know, I'm kind of going against what I said on turn 1. Oh. Okay. Maybe this, I should take this mission more seriously. There's a berserker right in front of me. I have a chem grenade, so that's a good news. I also have potential rockets. Potential rockets, not a rocket. What I'm thinking is I want to move up to them and trigger them next turn. The problem is, what cover can I possibly take against them that's decent? I'm seeing this fire position, and this fire position, and this potential fire position. I need to be careful though, because if I move up to this position, I could trigger on my left, which I wouldn't want. Which really limits my options by quite a bit. So what I might do is actually move the mech this way, just to clear out my left. Okay, so now I know this position is safe to take. I mean, it's a little dangerous in a way because my scout's over here, who could easily get flanked from the right. But worst case, I can always smoke her up. So what I'm going to do now is basically move people up to these fire positions and do Overwatch. Unfortunately, the infantry is always just a little bit too slow. That might be a best position for the infantry for now. You can move up to here. Everyone just line up against a wall, or the log, should I say? It's not really a wall. Barrack Grumble can move up to here. And you can trigger them next turn if needed. In fact, I won't mind if they trigger during their turn. That'll be quite good for me. So you don't actually need to take cover, so you just move up to here.
I will take care of it.
What I think I'll do is just overwatch everybody, steady the rocket, and go from there. And basically, I'm not sure if you ever noticed, but strike rifles, squad sight plus strike rifles seem to have a very curious combination of being able to overwatch outside of your normal shooting range. Now, I could take a shot here, but obviously I'm not going to because our people are not ready. So instead, I'll let them overwatch and come to me. Should be easier. I mean, yes, it's giving them the first shot of, well, it's not giving them any advantage really, but it's also negating one of my advantage I can get for free flank shot, but oh well. Yeah, hope now the worst case that can happen here is I'll trigger on my left. I haven't actually cleared out my left flank. The map does actually go on for a little bit, so there's a whole section over here which I have not cleared out, so I do need to be wary. And speaking of my left flank, oh boy. What good hit, Aiden. I'm impressed you hit that. Now I really hope the pod to my front doesn't actually trigger. But it's not too bad. It looks like it's just 5 drones. Nothing else. Nice and easy. So easy I could disperse them right now with a rocket. Most of them at least. Do I need to? It's a bit of an overkill, isn't it? But then again, no one else can really shoot. Oh, that's because of this log here. Okay, I'm thinking I want to not trigger these guys this turn and just focus the drones down and worry about them next turn. So, oh, you can only see one person from this position. How unfortunate. Oh, you're warm too. Your accuracy is terrible. Okay, Neubin. That's more what I was expecting. Now, honestly, that's a lot of drones. If I want to clear them out quickly, I will have to use a rocket. But let's see how we do without having to use a rocket. So let me check something. Straight rocket. I can... Look at this. I can basically clear out all of them. And the sooner I can clear these guys out, the better, because drones on my flank is not good news, because if I do trigger these guys next turn, or during their turn, that's pretty tempting too. Obviously, drones will make a huge problem because they can hit someone and make them panic. They can easily get flanks because I'm not focusing them down. They're pretty tough if you don't focus them down. You know, all sorts of problems. So, I think what I might actually do is give that rocket a shot and clear up the survivors. I mean, I bring rockets for a reason, and this is as good as any to use it. So let's do it.
With pleasure.
2 left. Pretty good. So, who can we shoot? Not the back drone by the looks of it. That's a shame. It's a real shame. Okay. Cool. Cool. So what I might do? Okay, you can shoot a back drone. Okay, so I might get you to shoot one of the drones. It's not great, but 67's her lucky number. Oh, possibly I should have shot that one woman. Oh well. I think I'll leave the back drone until later and shoot this one. Wow. Aiden's pretty good, his coin flips. I might just put you into cover against the drone. Yeah. If I can avoid getting hit, I may as well.
Moving out.
And you know what? Man, if these guys move at all, I'm going to trigger them. That's not necessarily a bad thing. So, something to notice. Why do you have a steady weapon on you? I didn't steady you last turn, did I? I'm pretty sure you're the one who shot one of the drones. Oh, no you didn't. Ah, never mind. I'm talking rubbish again. Okay, just overwatch everyone. See what happens. Drones coming towards me. Drones probably getting missed. Yeah, trees are not drones, woman. Just like a, you know, free tip. Ooh, Barrack Glombo misses. You know you're in trouble. Josmoy. That drone is so trolling me. I'm tempted to... Oh, I can't see them anymore. I'm tempted to actually fire a rocket this direction, but it's dangerous while the drone's still on my flank. I don't know. There's also Mal ahead of me. I don't think this is a trap UFO, so... okay. I also don't think it's a trap UFO. So I think I should go ahead and fire this rocket. Let's see what happens. What can possibly go wrong, you know? What can possibly go wrong? Oh, I should have reached this rocket first. You know what? Screw it. Deal with drone first, steady rocket for Berserker's next turn. And so as part of this, let's actually get you up. And a hard target that. Not hitting many shots. Okay, 77. Good job. It just lets me, well, put Ada in a better position to fight the Berserkers next turn. And also a nice reload round as well. And also let me put Zhang in a better position to get close combat specialist off as well. So I may as well put him down here.
I am moving.
And I would like to move you up, which means moving you across here.
Will do.
And moving you here.
Okay.
It's only half cover, but it gets him close, gets her closer to front lines.
Scanning. Back in.
Let's see what happens.
Got my eyes on.
If they don't come, I'm going to trigger them with a rocket. Oh, are they moving away from me? For some odd reason, I can't see them very well. Like normally when you get one of these pods normally that you reveal using a battle scanner, you can see them pretty well, but for some reason this one's quite hidden. Frustrating. Okay, what I'm thinking I will do is move the scout up and see if I can trigger them. That's half cover, is it? Yeah, it's all half cover positions. It's kind of annoying. Okay, move you up to here. Okay, the problem is if I check the scanner out, what's going to happen? Okay, here we go. And is that Malady? No, I think it's a tree. Okay, I can see Berserker and 2 floaters here. So, I got a good fix on the location. Question is, can I still rocket it? Because it might be a little bit too far now. Yeah, they're way too far now. It's not happening. So I'm going to move everyone up instead. Whoa. What? What? Okay. So this position doesn't reveal them, but this does. Talk about strange. Okay, so now I need to pull him in. So that probably means, oh, Scout can't even see. Most likely because I can't lean out to a right and lean out to a left doesn't give me sight. Okay, so how do I want to deal with this? What I'm going to have to do is smoke these guys up the front. But where's my sniper? Barrack longbow. I wish I knew if you're a big one or not. I think you are a big one. Which means I would like to shredder you. But this is a snapshot shredder. It will work. But it's quite a risk involved. I mean, 6 tile scatter. There's a chance of 6 tile scatter. So this is what? 1, 2, 3. It's kind of scary. I think to be on the safe side, I will shredder you. So, and this will pretty much guarantee a hit to pull him closer. So let's do it. Unless that float is covering fire. Decent. Decent. And there goes Shredder off. Start of the panic train. Okay, what next? What next? Well, he's close enough, so what I'm going to do next is actually put Aiden here. Oh wait, I'm going to trigger the Overwatch, aren't I? Sometimes I swear I don't think.
Taking fire over here.
Oh no, how many shots am I taking? Now, why to that tree, you ask? Oh, well, I was gonna say so I can shoot him, but it looks like that's not happening either, is it? Silly me. Why is it 90% range? 3%. Well, he's shredded, so this should be pretty easy cake. As he walk past Aiden, he's gonna take a nasty surprise. Oh, come on, Barrack Longbow. Beautiful, 14 damage without crit. That's amazing. Now, I wish I had Arc Thrower at this point because I would love to have a Berserker. Because Berserkers, they grant Side Panic. And Side Panic is amazing. Okay, so how do I finish them off? I can finish off with the infantry. Here's the problem though, I have a whole bunch of uncontrolled flows out there. So what I'm thinking is I was gonna say I can move him and close and personal you. No, close encounters you, but I don't think that's a good idea actually. You know what, Nailbin, you can take this. Good job. That sure might have been overkill, to be honest. Okay, so who's getting smoked up? Let's see. This should cover everybody, I believe. Let's actually do that first before I do anything else. And I double check that. So the people on the fringes. So Drozmoy, yep. Shatter off, yep. Woman is not smoked. But you are. Okay, that's fine. You can hunker. Now let's definitely move up to a full cover position, like here. To Overwatch. You can reload for next turn. I highly doubt he'll catch anyone over there anyway. And Zhang can move up to here. Oh, hi floater. And I think I'll hunker you down. Yep. Hunker down, how much defense will you be getting? You'll be getting 60 defense. 60 defense minus 7. I think you still have less defense than Joshmore here in smoke. So, hunkering it is. Let's double check that. 51, 53. Yep, that's good. That's actually pretty good. So reload you. So the important thing is that he'll draw fire. If floats can see him. Oh, more mutons. Like I said, draw fire. Deathrin says no, you don't shoot at Zhang. And now they hit Aiden. They can't hit him with Overwatch, so they just go straight for straight shots. Okay, they're still mounted ahead of me. However, my two of my pretty decent shooters, or my rocket and sniper, I say, I'm panicking, so that's a little bit annoying. Can infantry see anyone? Can see you. Well, you're flying, aren't you? You're flying. Let's take a shot. Okay. Well, let's take another shot.
Damn it.
That's better, Deathrin. Good job. Now, I believe there were 4 floaters in total. 1 suicide died to covering fire. 1 died to the left just now, so there's just these 2 left. So I can suppress 1. What can I do against the rest? He's overwatching. You know what? What am I afraid of? Okay, I'm afraid of triggering more pods. Okay, I answer my own question. This should trigger close encounters. So let's actually get rid of the Overwatch. It's just one over. It's just one. He is so cool. He does it backwards. He doesn't even need to face the enemy while he does the lightning reflexes. That's how good he is. Okay, Zhang.
I understand.
Close encounters him. Good job. And okay, good. 89%. Let's make it 99%. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Well, Aiden, I'm not going to move forward more further forward in the scout, so let's move you up to here. Because if I do trigger an extra mutant pod, that'd be pretty bad for me. 67%, huh? I swear Aiden hits every single mid-range shot. It's strange. Okay, so these panics are absolutely no concern. Which is good. We might even get some out this mission if we don't take too long. So far so good. And I'm pretty sure this is not a trap UFO.
Ready to engage.
Okay. What mine? Okay, so I really should actually consolidate and reload. To be perfectly honest, I mean half my squad's so much further ahead than the rest of my squad. So let's actually do that before moving on. As much as I want to get some mount, I think a nice smooth mission is more important. There's no prizes for losing all your soldiers.
I'm all over it.
There could actually be aliens to my left as well. I still haven't even gone to the left yet. I mean, the right side's actually not bad. There's a lot of full cover, and with smoke grenades, a lot of hard cover positions like this log here become very viable, and this ledge. Ledges are especially nice because a single alien grenade will not blow it away. If you take cover next to a tree on the hand, a single alien grenade can blow it away. So, gotta watch out for that.
Heading to that location.
And since I have the medkits, I may as well heal you back to full. I mean, I could have saved it for when she gets more heavily wounded, but Red Fog, she would have lost some aim from that, so it's kind of worth it.
On the move. Ready to engage.
If I do get in a difficult fight, the extra health could actually save her life, or at least save her from having to go to sickbay, if nothing else. Because I think having, what, 21 health is probably an overkill at this point in the game.
Reload complete.
Back online. If they move,
Okay, next time we're moving up. Okay, we're on straight ahead.
Sound detected.
Congratulations. You can still hear. I'm proud of you. No mutants. And all that's up ahead now is the UFO, so let's check the scan that way. There's a log here, or a tree stump. Tree. So let's put it here. I don't want to be blocked up too much by a tree.
jetons un coup d'œil.
Nothing, huh? Nothing. That means it's inside a UFO. We've only dealt with 2 pods so far, which means it should be at the very least 2 more pods. This is a landing, not a crash. It's Brad would like to say. So I would much rather not have to find them inside the UFO. If they're not here, where could they be? I mean, I heard them just go straight this way. They could be at the back here. They could be just inside a UFO in this room. They could have actually moved to the left here, because I think those sound waves actually trigger at the start of their movement, not the end. So if they patrol, they could have actually be on the left here, in this little blind spot. So I can't just rush up. That'd be very dangerous. So let's just try to take some good fire positions. Like, let's move you up to here so I can clear this fire position out.
I'm on my way.
Okay, it's good. And just move you up this turn. And maybe next turn we can get some good things happening for us. Ah, you're so slow, Deathrin. Oh, you can't even make it to that cover. Deathrin. Yeah, I know. It's probably my fault for giving her all the heavy stuff like a heavy laser rifle. But still, I like blaming my soldiers sometimes.
Send forth.
I'll just keep moving people up. So like up to the scout here. And shatter off. That tree hasn't been cleared. I could trigger on my left, so instead I'm going to go to this tree.
Moving.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Готовность.
See what happens. We got a scanner up ahead. I really don't want to find inside a UFO. Ah, man. Let's move you up to here.
Yeah, come on.
Clear out the right side. Clear the left side.
Position confirmed.
And this basically means I can take any cover positions around here, which is nice. Including this stump. Which means you can move up. Or we can move up. Looks like we might actually end up have to fight inside the UFO, which might not be too bad. In which case I will definitely want to use this door, not the side doors. The side doors are bad because you get some very wacky line of sights with diagonals, so you generally want to avoid them as possible.
I am ready to go. Heading out.
Deathrin can make him to. Hey, definitely actually make it to good cover this time. Congratulations.
Moving.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, I think that's everybody. Double check. Yep. So steady. Overwatch. 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 Overwatch.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
They are definitely inside the UFO.
Sound detected.
And again, I'm not finding them around the side door. There's still Meld around. Wow, that Meld's been there forever. Is there any way I can possibly see it, like inside the UFO itself? It's going to tell me. Could be a little bit dodgy, isn't it? That's kind of cool though. It's almost like X-ray vision. You see inside the UFO. Look at it, it's really cool. Wow. Okay, I still have no idea where the Meld is. It could actually be back here, in which case I can get it. If it's inside, well, it's probably not going to happen. What I think I will start doing is moving towards this door though. So let's move you here, and start clearing out the left side.
On the move.
And I think there should be a fourth pod, but considering I've been seeing 2 pods of 5, there might only be 3 pods plus the outsider groups, because the normal land and medium only has roughly 15 aliens plus the outsiders. So yeah, I think this might actually be a 3 pod UFO, 3 large pod UFO. Oh, whoops, that was an accidental dash. Luckily, I've cleared the area out, so it was safe anyway. Just be careful because I am approaching the doors of the UFO, and I am kind of moving into the unknown here.
As you wish.
I mean, sometimes misclicks like that can be very punishing, but in this case, I moved the mech out in front to make sure that the way was clear.
Heading out.
I mean, in a way, I don't have to take scouts anymore, but I still think landing reflexes is much better than running a mech in front of Overwatch.
Sí, señor comandante.
Maybe I'm the only person who thinks that. Not sure if you've seen as well, but in beta they've released more notes on beta 15. And basically, large units like mechs, mechtoids, sectopods, etc. will now automatically not gain any Overwatch penalty when they're shot at from Overwatch. What this means is, effectively, if I just do a blue move like this, instead of doing a 0.7 times penalty like you normally do with Overwatches,
On my way.
you just get a full accuracy shot. And it's so basically using mechs to run Overwatches are much less reliable, or at least much more scary. Is probably a better way of putting it than reliable. Okay, this is kind of nice. Looks like we can get a nice breach for this UFO. I'm still not sure where. Yeah, I think that's the last pod. To be fair, I think it's the last pod. And I'm very glad it's not another trap UFO. It's quite relaxing to have a mission like this, really. It's also nice that I don't have to worry about my soldiers' health as much anymore. They can survive one non-critical hit for the most part.
That's affirmative.
And to me, that's probably the most important part about troops, is that they should be able to survive one hit. If you can't survive that, then you got problems. Sometimes you can solve them, sometimes you cannot.
Aye, aye, Commander. I'm on it.
I'm watching.
Okay, we're gonna step next to the door. Ooh, the outsides are closer now, and the other right side.
I don't think we are alone out here.
Ooh, we heard a door open. Okay, that's very good information. Not this door. Not this door. Okay, is it possible we can get intel on the next doors? No, we can't. But what does actually give us some intel. It means is they're not at the too close to doors. I'm pretty sure this one's still closed, because when they close, they have this very strange line of sight blocking thingy. I know that's a very strange description, but yeah. So I think they're in the back rooms, and the outsiders are inside this room. So that's good to know. So what I'm going to do is actually move someone up to here and open the door, because I'm pretty sure this room is clear. And they're on the left side.
I think I heard
In
something.
fact, since this door is closed, I suspect they're actually inside this room. So what I'm going to do is move you in,
On the move.
and in fact, let's go surprise them if they come barging through this door with some close combat specialist.
I'm on my way.
So I'm pretty certain the outsiders in the right room. This should be pretty safe. In fact, let's double that. Let's have Zhang go up as well and join the fun.
I understand.
Now you really want to be careful here. You want to make sure that you're not dashing dashing through the wrong places. Because if you dash in the wrong place, you could potentially end up getting killed. Like opening a door early. That's pretty fatal. I think I have to keep the infantry here just to overwatch. But everyone else can dash up.
Poño, with you guys.
Except Barrack Longbow.
Roger, Dodger.
Shadowroth unfortunately can't really get anywhere, so you can just go here. I probably won't be firing a rocket indoors anyway, because I want to get as much UFO alloys alloys, delirium, whatever. You know, all the good stuff that you get from these. Okay. Aliens, would you like to give me the honors of barging through the door? Nope. Okay. And the mail's finally gone. It's a shame. I would have liked to get it. But I had bigger problems on my hands. Okay. Please tell me Deathstone can make it to somewhere useful. Okay, that's not too bad. Who else can take advantage of a... you can. Shatter off. Now, I can easily expect a Apollo 5 in here. I just need to make sure that I'm ready to do a good breach here.
Moving to position.
What is... Okay, I mean, ideally, I'd be quite happy if they just barge right in here. Because if they barge right in here, I get free shots off against them. A lot of free shots. So, Woman, Newben, Aiden, Zhang, Rosemoy. They might be in the center room now. Oh, that sounds so close. Well, let's just open this door and find out what we have. They are inside the center room now. In fact, the door is open. This is actually kind of problematic because I'm pretty sure the outside is still in this room, but it means I can't get a nice breach off against them. So what I might do is place Aiden here.
Moving out.
Now, why Aiden? Because Aiden doesn't peek around the corner. And I'm pretty sure these guys are right here. Problem is, I'm also looking in this room, which means there's a very good chance I'll trigger the outsiders from fighting the mutants. Because both these doors are open. How annoying. Okay, still, let's just deal with what we have. So, I think what I'll do is put Zhang here, around the corner. And I'm actually hoping they'll patrol into me. If not, I'm going to have to deal with the outsiders somehow. Not what I call a pristine breach, to be honest. The fact that these guys are just wandering around, opening all the doors is very annoying. But look at this, we can tell there's actually two of them right here. So maybe they'll actually trigger now. It does mean I need to have a plan against the outsiders too. So I'm actually thinking of using Rosemoy for this. Rosemoy can move over here and flashbang the outsiders. The problem is there's no way we're going to kill them as well. You know what, Rosemoy got so much movement. Worst case, Rosemoy can always move up and flashbang. So, Rosemoy, move over there. Deathring can move. Oh, damage Deathrin, you can't make it anywhere. It's too slow. Okay.
I'm on it, Commander.
Deathrin, move to here. Woman,
Я пошел.
you can just dash here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Scanning.
I'm watching for them. Сканирую.
Got it covered. I'll keep it.
Yes, I know you're there. You're very angry about life.
Noise.
Okay, so I can see 1, 2. I'm not sure where the rest of the pod is. Oh, I can see 3. So there's at least 3 in this group. The question is, where are the outsiders? And if I move in this room, why trigger them? That's 2 very good questions. I think I'm gonna have to trigger these guys though. So, let's just... It's like ripping a bandage off, I guess. Let's just get on with it. So, where's Rosemoy? Oh, he's trapped. I would like Rosemoy to actually go trigger them, but clearly I can't do that. Maybe I'll use Zhang for this job. So, Zhang.
I am on it. Here they come.
And the outsiders I expected. So that's kind of annoying.
They are attempting to flank.
Okay, so what I might actually do now is introduce these mutants to something I like called Flame.
On my way.
So, mutants, say hello to Flamethrower. Flamethrowers, say hi to the mutants.
Firing incendiary.
Okay, Aiden, you're so panicked, aren't you? That's 3 intimidates. Wow, she didn't panic at all. Unfortunately, no, only one of the mutants panicked. Oh well. Can't have everything. Okay. Now obviously, if I don't give Aiden some help, Aiden is pretty dead. And of course I have the outside all the way over there, and I think I really should have used Rosemary and moved her up to this door last turn, so I can flashbang on the back one. But clearly that's too late now, I can't do that. So instead, I'm gonna have to be satisfied with flashbanging these two close to me. So, can I be flanked from this position? No, the mutants cannot flank me. That's kind of good actually. Also, another thing that signifies I really need better flamethrowers, which means I need a foundry upgrade from researching Illyrium. I think it's called Illyrium Jelly, if I remember right. So, Rosemary. Now, Warman can actually help as well. Cool, because he has chem grenades. Now, fortunately, he can't chem those guys, but I can chem these two. So what I might do is chem these two up. Like so. And see who I can flashbang. Okay, so I'm thinking of flashbang these three. So, can I get all four? No, there's no point, he's panicked. So I'll flashbang these three. Cool. Next, I'll suppress of Neoben, which is only these two. That's fine because I want to keep this outside suppressed. Okay, you are gonna have to hide somewhere. Where is a very good question. I can't hide here because if I hide here, they can just come around the corner and kill me. So it's a little unfortunate. There's not many good places to hide. I can't hide in this corner either. Deathroom can at least move up to here though. Keep them pinned. 58, 40. Shatter Off isn't going to do anything useful here, I'll be perfectly honest, because I don't want to use a rocket if I can help it. These power sources are really handy. I need them. And they're worth a lot of money. You... It's quite interesting that's not a flank. But doesn't mean I want to risk you like that, do I? Because I'm pretty sure the outside can just move up to this door and he can probably see me. So you, on the other hand, what I might do with you... So you will keep them pinned. Next turn, I want you to go and murder some things for me. So I'm thinking actually here. Except they see me, that's not cover. Okay, this is quite an annoying position to be honest. I can move you here. Those mutons should not be able to kill Zhang. And if they move at all... But then again, if all three of them shoot, at that range, there's a pretty good hit chance, even while flashbang. So that's kind of annoying. Okay, you know what? I think I will just play it safe and put you here. As much as it pains me. Deathring, keep them pinned. Shredder Off can run all the way back to here. Can run over here. No, I don't want to do that, do I? Okay, what I'm thinking is actually, what if I go on this flank and go help out? I know this outside right there. He will be moving up. Deathring might be catching him on Overwatch, might not. Who knows? I think what will have to happen is you will move up to here. This should keep you safe. Move you back. And shut her off. I'll keep you safe too. Well, that's only half cover for you. That was a risk. Oh well. I should be able to take one hit from an outsider. Panicked. Which do you play? Mutons? Oh, you want to run? Oh, fine then. Don't give me any fun. He's flashbang. He can't go anywhere. Covering fire. Good hit. I swear Deathring's better at shooting things in full cover than she is at shooting floaters. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Okay, try number 2. That's what I expected the first time. Outsider. Wow, 7 damage. Higher than I expected. Okay, that was a lucky miss. Somebody say vehicle on fire? What's on fire? I don't know. Okay, so what we know is another Overwatch. So what we can do is go get some free hits. So let's start off with you.
Going there now.
I would like to outside dead if possible. Mutons are secondary. That big mutant I would quite like to die if possible. So, who do we have? Do we have any shots with Barrack Lombo? Nope.
Rolling.
That changed quickly. Now we have no more flashbangs, so we're gonna have to depend on here is some suppression on the back. On that back, mutant, outsider, which handily enough you can see. Excellent. And ideally, I can also get some chem grenade on him as well, which I don't think is actually possible. Not without putting Woman at a huge risk. So I probably won't be doing that. So it'll just be suppression. Oh well. Okay, so clean up duty time. You need to die. You need to die. You can probably live. So let's start with you. Not a crit. I think I need the most damage on you because you're pretty tough. Oh wow. Ah, Zhang. You disappoint me, Zhang. You disappoint me today. Oh well. Annoyingly enough, no one can see that mutant over there. Okay, can you fish him off? Of course not, he's on full cover.
Shot failed to connect.
That's better.
Nice.
Okay, you can finish him off. So I might do that. Bit of a waste. 12 crit. I should have had you shot first. Okay, Aiden. Man, that actually hurt a lot. I think what I'd probably do is finish this mutant off. Unless someone else can do it. Like Josmo maybe? Yeah, I'm thinking I can move here and shoot him with Rosemoi. Or move here and shoot him with Rosemoi. That could be a thing. Because he's still panicked. 75% is not great. And what happens if I miss? Okay, I didn't realize I wasn't a flank. I should pay more attention. A woman can possibly move up to here. What's the point that he needs to die? If I move up to here, how far can you cam? Not far enough. So why he's still cammed? So what I'm thinking is 75%. It's not great. Let's take it. Okay, that's good. This means is we can use Aiden as a meat shield and go take care of this mutant.
That's affirmative.
And of course, damage control is triggered now. So last time was 7 damage. I think it was a high-end hit, which means this time, because that was 9 damage, this time I don't think it hit more than 5, which means it won't go through the armor. Good job, Aiden. What I'd probably do is put everyone here, or at least you two. Actually, no, it's any point because you'll be hunkered, and you'll have the least defense. Suppress you. If anything, I should be actually smoking Nailbin up. So let's actually just do that. Smoke you 3 up. Because you 3 are the squishies. Which is funny, because Zhang is almost as tough as a mech. which leaves Shadow off to do not much. You're gonna overwatch me, huh? You're gonna overwatch me, huh? Just double check something. Nope, you don't have covering fire. Okay. Would you like to go somewhere, Mr. Outsider? Now, one hit probably isn't going to kill him. That's alright. Never mind, one hit did kill him. Now, I think the scout probably deserves this kill. You can have it, George Moy. Really? 4 damage? What is this? Okay, how do I kill him now? He's flanking my scout. Okay, that's actually kind of annoying. Deathrin? You can't see. Shadow off? You can see. 64%. Good job. Now, that is what I call a normal landed medium, not frickin' 32 aliens. That is normal, 17 aliens, and I like it. I like a normal mission, not crazy trap ships. Those are terrible. And beautiful, look at this. Gunnery Sergeant, 3 new tech sergeants. This is what I would like to call a very healthy roster. So, Barrack Lombo, congratulations, you're my first Gunnery Sergeant. And yeah, this is actually a pretty tough one. Okay, let me try to explain my reasoning for picking what I'm about to take. So, bottom point targeting. Effectively, it's +2 damage. That's pretty damn good. +2 damage is nothing to scoff at. I've already taken Rangers +1 damage, and this is +2. Of course, it requires you to get autopsies and whatnot, but hey, +2 damage. Pretty good. Bring him on. +6 damage. Okay, now why... Okay, so... Okay, first of all, I'm not taking this. Second of all, I'm not taking this. This one should be much more obvious. One, this really goes very well precision shot, because with precision shot, that's a massive hit you can get every, I believe it's 2 turns. But still, I'm not going crit build, because if I went crit build, I could actually go this, precision shot, possibly aggression, and probably like a ranger, and bring them on. That's a massive hit. But I'm not going crit build, so that's not very useful. Battle point targeting is probably the real competition, but I'm not taking that either because lock and load. Now, lock and load is amazing because lets a sniper reload and shoot. Later on, at last rank, Master Sergeant, they'll be getting into zone. So not only do I get can reload and shoot, giving me much more shots, it also lets me get +1 ammo as well. So both of them comes in handy a lot. Okay, that sounds really strange, but you get the idea. +1 ammo and the ability to basically reload and still shoot. It's pretty amazing. This synergizes very well with into zone. Though to be honest, this is quite good for into zone as well. But still, lock and load. I like it. Aiden, congratulations! You're my first tech sergeant marauder. So repair servos, bring them on. Reactive targeting sensors, and you can probably tell what I'm going to bring right now. Bring them on's not bad if you took aggression, but it doesn't take aggression, so just forget it. Reactive targeting sensors is not bad if you took advanced fire control, but I didn't take it, so forget it. Repair servos. Now, since I've already said I turn my mechs into tanks, especially the marauder, I'm obviously going to take repair servos. It doesn't sound as impressive as it first seems, but effectively what it's doing is giving your mech 50% more health, and in the longer firefights you might get up into, this could really help keep a mech alive. I mean, this isn't too bad. +2 aim is not terrible, but it's only 1 shot back, and it's with an overwatch penalty, so it's not great. If I had opportunists, if I had advanced fire control, this is much better, but I don't. I mean, I can actually imagine a quite good build with close combat specialist, advanced fire control, reactive target sensors. I mean, that's a lot of free Overwatches, but yeah, by itself, it's not a great perk. Bring him on. It's also not terrible because it's +6 hits, +6 damage of aggressions. It's nothing to scoff at, but again, and repair servos is just tank it, and I like tank it. Shredderov, I believe you are my first Tech Sergeant Rocketeer. Congratulations. So, Will Survive, ready for anything, Ranger. Will Survive is not a bad perk, but Rocketeers usually hang near the back, so it's not particularly useful. Ready for anything is not terrible because you could actually go Opportunist and Rapid Fire. Rapid Reaction, and you can get effectively 4 shots a turn. But that's in the most optimal case. Most likely, Rapid Reaction will fail at least once in the first few hits and just go away. So yeah, and also the biggest problem I see with this perk is it doesn't trigger off firing a rocket. And while I bring a Rocketeer, I certainly don't bring a Rocketeer to Overwatch. I bring a Rocketeer along for their rockets. I mean, sure, once they run out of rockets, they're not gonna do much, but I think that's the price I pay for bringing a Rocketeer for those bad situations, and for the ability to just clear out masses of drones and seekers. So yeah, ready for anything? Yeah, I'm gonna pass you up as well. Ranger. Now I'm gonna take Ranger, and this might seem strange, but the most important thing about Ranger is it improves the rockets. More explicitly, improves the rocket by 1 damage. Now there's actually not many perks which improve rockets. Okay, I lied. Every perk I've taken so far improves my rocketing abilities, and Ranger improves it slightly more. So hey, +1 damage is good. And of course, Rocketeers, your rocket damage actually falls off around this time, so Ranger kind of brings it back up again. What could help me again is researching Gauss and going for I think it's called Recoilless Rifle, whatever they call it in Long War. But in the meantime, Ranger. I mean, even once I get blast launchers, I'll still want Ranger because +1 damage, you can't get it from anything else. You can't get +1 damage items. I'm pretty sure they don't work on rockets. If they did, hey, I'm still taking one, but I don't think they do. So Ranger. That's a lot of talk for talking about Ranger. It's kind of funny. And Deathrin, congratulations. Tech Sergeant Infantry, you're the second one. I'm amazed actually. Bretterang was a whole 2 ranks ahead of my second best infantry. That's quite amazing. Still, lock and load. You should do some good with that. Good job, Deathrin. Very good job. And not sure how that got damaged. I'm not sure how that got damaged. I'm not upset by that actually. I purposely didn't shoot any rockets. I thought I kept the fight pretty clean, but clearly must have been one of the stray shots from the aliens that hit their back power source, or possibly my Overwatch from my gunner. I don't know. Oh well. Let's go sell them, because it's money. I'm gonna stop selling power sources though. I need that money. And I believe we have cover open 1 day. Yep, so let's keep going. Oh wow. Aliens are lit up. 17 days, 2 days. Oh, 2 days not bad. Let's send Hectic Woo out. I actually need to get advanced aeroscape concepts very soon because the air game is really gonna ramp up around this time. Okay, not bad. The only problem is, do I have the troops to send on this? Decent. I have to keep in mind I got a covert operation coming up. I do have a whole bunch of corporals I could train up, so you know what? Let's do it. Let's go. Crash site, India. Wow, India is getting all the fun this month. So you know the usual. Let me set this up and I'll get back to you for mission briefing. Actually, let's not do that yet. In fact, we have 3 new troops, and I'm thinking let's take all 3 of them. So, let me try this again. Thimcote, the Great Danius, and lastly, Remox. All 3 of you coming along, and let's give you some promotions. So Thimcote has average movement, average aim. Great Danius is also tactical with slightly above average aim and less than average movement. And Remox has average will, average movement. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is turn you into an assault because I severely lack assaults. Kind of my fault, really. Great Aeneas, you can be an infantry because I do not accept 12 movement assaults. That's just a little bit too low for my standards. So you can just be just a very low to average infantry. It's not a great infantry, but I'll take it with troops I can get. And Remox. This is a tough one. How many, I think I need more medics, don't I? I have 1 medic, 2 medics, 3, 4 medics. What happened to all my medics? I mean, I don't have 4 medics. Okay, engineer, 1 engineer, 2 engineers, 3, 4. Okay, I have a ton of engineers and no, we're not enough medics. So you are going to become a medic. Remox, congratulations. So let's promote them. As usual, CCS, aggression, Great Aeneas, as usual, covering fire, opportunist, and Remox, as per the standard, steadfast, and smoke grenade. And again, 51 will. Let's look at Deathrin again. I'm still really sad about that. Deathrin did not deserve what happened to him. Oh, not Deathrin. Driskin. Was Driskin, wasn't it? 5 more days. 45 war sergeant. That's like making a guy with 20 will into... Like, this guy only had 30 will, and at this rank he only has 51. That is so sad. Driskin did not deserve that, but I don't think I can turn him into a Psy. It's just too low for me. Anyway, let me set the rest of the team up and I'll get back to you. Okay, so this will be a squad we'll be taking. Before I took about what I took on them, let's actually splice things up a little bit. So, first of all, you need a helmet. Now, what kind of helmet suits Pixie? What does Pixie make you think of? I think that's actually kind of fitting. I don't know why. I just think that looks kind of cute on for Pixie. So on CT, congratulations, you have a helmet now. Next, one thing I hate about council troops is that they don't change their color scheme when you promote them. So, medics I believe are white, so let's make you white. Whoops. Now, unfortunately, I'm not sure which white it is. I think it's that white. Infantry is blue, so I'm gonna make you blue. I mean, yeah, you can call this boring, sticking to the same colors, but I think it's just fitting in. You're part of Xcom now. This is not some random private, I don't know. Yeah, dark blue. Pretty sure it's a normal soul color. Looks great. It's not some private little merch, I don't know, wasteland ranger. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. You know what? Ignore what I said. I'm not aware I was going with that. So, so this will be a squad. We're taking pretty much all corporals, you can see. In fact, I think literally every single person here is a corporal. That's actually kind of asking for trouble, isn't it? You know what? Let's see if we can get a different sniper. No, you're the only sniper available as an MGM Theo. And... okay, no, you're coming along, Jarblade. Okay, so it's all corporals and it's August. Here's the thing though, it's a small down scout. And usually down scouts aren't so dangerous. Down fighters are much more dangerous than down scouts are. But even then, everyone's in carapace. I got a mech. I'm feeling pretty confident. So I think this all corporal squad should do me proud. I think it'll be good. Other than that, Gary Ninja is finally commanding his first squad that's not an exalt operation because, well, I think he deserves to get some glory. And he finally gets a real weapon, another laser, rather than the SMGs and rifles I've been giving him for the past however missions I've been taking him on. Because he's finally a true officer. And he deserves it. He deserves to be an officer. Other than that, I'm taking the Arc Throwers again because it's more down scout. I'm not taking extra armor on the Assault, instead of taking extra flashbangs, because to get a good capture, you want to keep your target Nazi suppressed, so flashbangs is still one of the best ways of doing that. And hopefully I can come back home with either Muton captives, maybe if I'm lucky a Berserker captive, if not, maybe, I don't know, even Outside captive will be fine. Because I do need, in totals, at this point in the game, 4 Outsider crystals to assault 4 alien bases. But that's kind of getting ahead of myself. I got plenty of time to do that. So let's get down there, and actually, before I go down there, let's talk about the Great Danius. I gave him a laser rifle and arc thrower. Why? Because for one thing, I want to give him an arc thrower, because someone has to take an arc thrower. A second one it is. And second, his aim wasn't that great, and since I'm not and if I gave him a heavy laser rifle, his movement goes completely out the window. So just normal laser rifle it is. Because I couldn't really fit on anyone else. I know. I probably should have like put on the Rocketeer or something, but tough. Gridanius, prove yourself. You're a new soldier, you get an arc thrower. Same with Remox. Both of you are new soldiers. Both of you get arc throwers. They are rookies, but yeah. Anyway, enough rambling, let's go down there.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India. Our target went down in a remote area, but we have to secure the site before the aliens recover any survivors.
So, Operation Driving Throne. Drive the aliens out of India.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike one is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike one is clear to attempt the breach.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for a small crash UFO. Until then, bye!